I think you have to. I think you got to try to get this ball, or at least you can take a full snap for your punter.
He will throw. Back, going far side of the field, has a completion, gets out at least to the 4. It's Slayton who makes the catch. Here's DeVito, going to throw it outside. Paris Campbell makes the catch.
Just a complex issue of situations going on here, and they just can't seem to get it right.
Here, though, DeVito hits Slayton for a first down.
Expect someone to come double-team CeeDee Lamb.
Here's Prescott, and that is going to be picked off. Cordell Flott turning it around, and the Giants in business. Interception, it comes off Dak Prescott. It ends the first quarter, and it sets the Giants up with great field position. Ends the first, though, with Dallas up by 7.
This is an opportunity for Brian Daboll to try to take advantage of the field position and turn it into 4 downs.
Back to throw, pressure, in trouble, takes off. DeVito, head down inside the 5. You know you have to do everything right today here at home. Hey, good news for the Giants. So Andrew Thomas, their star left tackle, back in the game after being evaluated with that knee. Here's DeVito throwing far side of the field and has a completion. It's Wan'Dale Robinson. And Pollard back in there. Prescott on the move. Looking, throwing, corner, Lamb. I mean, he made a great catch with one hand before. That would have really topped it. After that win today over New Orleans. They're now 6-4. Doing it without Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson. Campbell going to take this one out from his own end zone, trying to make something happen. Paris Campbell, good return. Out across the 30. A play. I know that's not crazy math. I was never good at math. But I know it's not good for an NFL game. They're going to hand it off here. Finally, big space there. Saquon Barkley. But there's a flag. Yeah, they called it on Hodgins on that route. So we'll do it over again. Get it to Barkley. Makes a great cut. Saquon Barkley. Good strong run there. Is going to pick up 7 yards. Been under duress today like he is here again. He's going to take off and run. Another penalty flag from the secondary. Big gainer for DeVito if it stands all the way down to the Dallas 45. Let's see what this penalty flag is about. A little drive going by the Giants here. Here's Barkley. Left side. Big seam. Saquon Barkley with a good run. And the Giants have a little juice on this drive. 4-man rush. DeVito steps away, looking to run again. Why not? He's got good speed inside the 15.
I was waiting for you to throw that out there. I mean, geez, it took you long enough.
Well, you got to give me a chance. Throw it outside to Cager, who is going to be in for the score. Lawrence Cager has the touchdown. The Giants put together a drive, and they're on the board.
The score is irrelevant. Can you operate the offense? Can you get him in and out of the huddle? Saw him do a couple plays with his legs, and this time does it through his arm. Great play design. Just a product of the time and the effort he puts in.
Swinging out to Rico Dowdle, who gets decked out across the 25. Blitz coming. Rush stands in, delivers into a lot of traffic, and it's intercepted by Darnay Holmes, who's got it. 3rd career interception for him. Picks off Cooper Rush. And the Giants will take over.
Nice coverage here. Darnay Holmes, he inserts down. He's the safety. But you see, he kind of robs the inside receiver. They got him clamped.
And it's up and true for the longtime veteran, former Titan. Make it 42-10. Cowboys have 601 yards.
Wow.
601.
Well, you spoke too soon.
Oh, now see,
I think they're down to 599 now.
Here we go.
Tolbert gets it on the little flip on the pass, and it gets upended immediately. Nice play. What you're looking forward to in the next couple weeks. Back to throw, pressure on him again. Steps away and gets it to Bellinger. Breaks the tackle. First down and more. He's into Dallas territory and chugging his way down to the 36-yard line with 1:04 to go and a timeout called by the Giants. 10 seconds left. 1st and goal. From the 2. DeVito throwing a fade. Sterling Shepard has got it for the score.
Good for him. I mean, good for him to just battle the entire way. Nothing was easy. They knew where they were in over.